Welcome to Tuesday Tastings with Todzsa, you guys. Today I'm going to show y'all how to make crab cakes out of jackfruit, okay? I'll be serving that at the event. If you missed out on this event, don't worry. I'm going to have another one in another, like 3 weeks right before Halloween. So get your little act together, okay? Because it's coming up. So look out for that. You done missed out though. These crab cakes we about to make, oh my goodness. And you better be happy I'm showing you the recipe, because otherwise you just wouldn't got to taste none. But if you make them at home, then you got it. All right, so first thing we're going to do is open up a couple of cans of jackfruit. You can go ahead and get you a can of this from Boyfriend Joe's. Unfortunately, it comes in brine. I would prefer it to come in water, but I can't find none of that stuff at the Asian market, and it's $1 million. And I don't trust stuff sometimes out the Asian markets that I go to, because the stuff be like totally outdated and stuff. You gotta be careful. So anyway, you can go ahead and get this from Boyfriend Joe's. As you can see, it's vegan, and brine just means it's in salt water. In order to get some of that like briny taste out of the jackfruit, I like to soak mine. So this is what we're gonna do. I have some seaweed here, or some dulse. You can find that at the Whole Foods or any Asian market. Got some other kind here. It's all kind of different kind. But anyway, I got some dulse in here, and I just made some veggie broth. Here's my leftover scraps. I just drained the fluid off. Now I'm gonna soak my jackfruit in that with your veggie broth, your seaweed, and a little splash of coconut aminos or soy sauce if you got it. You want to let that soak overnight, okay? All right, so this is what we got. Now I done let this soak overnight, y'all. Once again, you better get you a Vitamix. They on my Amazon store for cheap. I done put a refurbished one on there for under $300. So get on over there. So anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and take my little jackfruit pieces out of this solution, out of my marinade. I done soaked it in. If you got some seaweed pieces still on there, that's cool, but I don't want to have like the whole bunch of seaweed up in here with my things, because we wouldn't want to chop this up and again, okay? I done told y'all this before. Vitamix real powerful. Okay, so you're not trying to make a jackfruit smoothie. You understand that? You're just trying to make chunks like to resemble chunk crab meat or you know, whatever. Oh shit. So once I get it chopped up good. Now you could do this with a fork if you want to sit there painstakingly and tediously pulling apart all them little cute. I ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know why you would do that. Just get you the damn Vitamix, like I keep telling you. I mean, shit. How many times I gotta tell you? Vitamix is the shit. Item B's Knees, item 9. Bestthingever.com. Okay. So once you've blended up your jackfruit, put that in a bowl. And then what you want to do is you want to grab you a zucchini and shred it up. That's what I did here, okay? You can get yellow squash, a zucchini, or gray squash. Any squash similar to zucchini is fine, okay? Just get it and shred it. You can put it in the Vitamix and blend it like that there too. But I had already shredded some for my zucchini bread that I made, so I had it. I'm gonna add your shredded zucchini up in there. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of onions, garlic, and shallots. So this is like the ancestors. Again, you know, consult with them depending on how much you made, how much mix you making up or whatever. So you gotta know. Do the smell test, add some, taste it, whatever. This is all, you know, it ain't like when you eat a poisonous diet of food like substances, like dead animal flesh and guts and pus. If you ingest that raw, like when you cooking something and you want to taste it, like, do they got enough seasonings or not? You finna die from, you know, like, salmonella or botulism or something. I don't know, child. Listeria, all that shit. Cholera. I don't have to worry about stuff like that when I'm eating my food and tasting it, because, ain't none of this shit got to get cooked for me to put it in my mouth. I mean, it's fucking vegetables and fruits and shit and plants. I mean, you know, grains, whatever. So, shit, you know, mix some up, put some seasonings and shit in there, taste it, see if you need some more, whatever. Then you want to add your I chopped up my shallots, onions, and garlic in my Vitamix, of course. I'm going to add a scotch of avocado oil for fat content, as well as a scotch of coconut oil for the same reason. Now here comes the fun part. You want to season this same like you would season crab cakes or whatever. So I'm gonna put a little pink sea salt up in here. I have some kelp granules That's going to help it taste seafoody as well. And then I'm going to do this garlic powder, of course. And then, of course, you want to do some Old Bay. Because everybody knows that, you know, seafood ain't shit without Old Bay, butter, and garlic. And the thing about it is, that means that it don't have no flavor. Just tastes like whatever you put in it. You add Old Bay and some, you know, butter and garlic to something, it's going to probably taste like crabs or lobster or shrimp, depending on what texture you got going for you. So I'm going to mix this about. Also like to add a little bit of store-bought minced garlic. It has a bitter flavor, but I liked it. Oh, that's smelling up so good, y'all. That is smelling up good. Okay. My smell sense is telling me. That's probably, seems like it smells like it need a little something else. Let me see. I'm going to put a little bit of this umami flavor from Boyfriend Joe. Lastly, you want to put a flax egg in there. I don't feel like making it, so I'm going to just add the flax meal to my mix right like this. You can add a little bit of flour. And all that's doing, y'all, is helping so it hold together when you cook it, so it don't just fall all apart. If you gluten intolerant, you can omit that altogether, or you can use gluten-free flour. It don't matter. Use some chickpea flour or whatever instead. You know, it just needs to bind it together. You don't have to have it. You just, your shit will just fall all apart when you get to, like, try to lift it off the pan. But that depends on what you're doing. If you want to grill these, you know, when you go to lift it off the grill, man, they just ain't gonna stay together. I don't happen to give a damn about that, but for aesthetic value and the fact that I'm hosting an event for other folks to eat, I'm gonna try to make the food as pleasing to the eye as possible. But I done told y'all before, I don't measure shit and I ain't no pretty cook. I don't give a damn about what stuff look like. I want it to taste like fucking heavenly, and that's what I'm gonna provide for you. Some heavenly flavors, okay? Now, it might sometimes look like throw that ass, but usually my stuff don't look that bad, but you know. Okay, and lastly, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make little mini sliders with your little batter here. So I'm gonna just take spoonfuls and drop them on some parchment paper and little dollops. Then I'm gonna kind of mash them out and flatten them out to look like, you know, cakes, crab cakes or whatever. Okay, so that's what they ought to look like once you done made them into little rounds or whatever. Then you want to go ahead and pop them in the oven on 375 for about 15 minutes. Then you want to flip them and do 15 more minutes on the other side.
It's like a real crab, but the texture on it is just like crab. It's just like crab. I'm serious. It's just like crab.